What is up guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to take on the Spring of Sorrow Gauntlet. First up we have a Toad. This is a previous fight, and this can be a tricky fight if you are bad at reverse controls like me. Like, I have no idea how to do that. I have found the SP2 to be easier to dex with reverse controls, so when you have reverse controls, try to push him to SP2 and then just hold back and don't try to intercept him during when he has 2 bars of power. Just try to bait those 2 bars, and when he has the rooted, when he is going to root you during specials, just bait SP1 during that and you will be alright, unless you have a Hulk or a Juggernaut. These are, I have found, to be the two best options. You can do this fight with Hulkling, you can do this fight with any tech champion, with Warlock, with Iron Man. You know, there are some really good options for this fight, but Hulk and Juggernaut are like the two cheese options for this fight. And honestly man, Hulk works so good. I am going to mess up in this fight quite a bit, and even then I am going to get the solo in this fight. And during this quest we are going to get 2 objectives done. Those objectives are they are the No Saga champions and the what is the other one? It is All Heroes, I think. Yes, it is All Heroes, and All Heroes and 1 Saga champion, because I have Sasquatch on my team. I'm going to do the No Saga champions on the other path. So here we got stunned for a little bit, but we have got our stun chain going, and our furies are about to expire, so we are going to hurry up right now. I got just 1 fury left right now, so I have, and now look, the stun chain has gone. He is at SP2, he is at SP3, I am at SP2. I just drop it off and he fires at SP3, and look at that. Just see how much damage we are going to take. We are going to tank an entire SP3 from this dude. That is the power of Hulk. And what is that mastery that reduces attack when you have debuffs on the opponent? I don't remember the name. I think it's called Inequity or something, I don't know. And here we just got another stun chain going. We are going again with furies, and now this guy is just dead. And you can see, like, there is a lot of room for error with Hulk if you have debuffs on him. And we did take this fight pretty quickly, 2 minutes and 16 seconds. That is not long for more than a million health pool Toad, which is, I think, in my opinion, that is pretty fast and pretty cheesy. You can just get the stun lock going, and if you do it perfectly, you don't even have to tank the SP3. If you put on some boost, or if you get the stun timing right at the pinpoint right, exact at the same time when you have to do it, then you can do it without any revives, without any boosts at all. And next up we have a Destroyer. Destroyer, he is also an old fight, and he is pretty easy. He is one of the easiest fights in this quest, because you are going to be rooted during his SP1, and if you dex his SP1, he is not going to gain any charges. You are not going to give him any charges at all. And the SP2 is also pretty easy to dex once you get a hang of it. Just dash back when the beam leaves his helmet. When the beam leaves his helmet, that is when you have to dash back. Or if you have a Hulk, you can just stun chain your way out of everything, which is pretty cheesy. Again, this fight can be done with Hulk, with Titania, with Absman, and there's so many other counters for this fight, which is pretty easy, which makes this fight even more easier. And with every debuff that you apply, you are going to remove one of his charges as well. Don't use buff heavy champions on this. Don't use any champions with like that don't have debuffs, because you need debuffs to keep his what do you call them, charges, with his power gain charges in check. Because if he gets to 100, then he is going to get that insane power gain, and he is going to kill you with that SP3. He's not only going to hit you, he is in fact going to kill you. And here I just launched the SP3, and it is not going to do really big damage, but the damage after that is what really counts. We are getting 40,000 40,000 light attacks, man. That is something. Look at that, 37,000, so many times. This fight is so cheesy with Hulk, man. You can just, I didn't go for the SP3 first time around, I just did the SP2. But if you go for the SP3, you can just unlock this entire fight, man. He is not going to be able to do anything if you're using Hulk with the SP3 and stunlock rotation. And here we have moleman. Moleman is one of the tougher fights in this quest, in my opinion, because he can really mess you up unless you have a Kate Bishop here. Kate Bishop is one of the best counters for this lad. She inflicts cold snap, really big damage cold snap, and he is going to melt really quickly. You are going to see just in a moment how quickly Moleman is going to melt with Kate Bishop. And I am not the best Kate Bishop player out there. I recently got this character up to rank 5 ascended, and I recently started playing her. I don't think I am anywhere close to playing her perfectly, and even in this fight I mess up a lot, and still I get the solo with more than 60% health. So that is saying something about Kate Bishop, man. Even when you don't play her perfectly, you can get things done. And I have already taken 7 hits into my block, which is not the ideal start, but we finally get our first cold snap going, and he finally starts taking some damage. Even with one cold snap, man, he took like 10% of his health in a single SP2. That is pretty insane, dude. And you can pause these cold snaps with your light hits, with your you can refresh them with your heavy attacks, and you can stack up more with your heavy attacks. You can refresh them only when he's in the corner, so be careful about that. And you can stack them up to 2 times. That is going to deal really big damage. And the biggest part about this fight is getting your openings, because he is immune to stun, and he is if you can't hit into his block, you can't really bait his heavy attacks, because he is going to deal huge damage if you take a lot of blocked hits. I've already taken 13, which is a lot. Try not to take so many hits into your block. That is not going to be good for you. And here we are just melting him. Every special attack that he throws, he takes about 25% of his health. That is really good, man. That is really good. Look at that, from 38% to 20%, and that is not counting the damage that we did during the special attack. That is pretty nutty, man. 17% and 5%. That was 12% damage in a single SP2. A single SP1, not even an SP2. It was during a single SP1. That is really crazy, man. Kate Bishop just finishes off the fight in like, what was it, 1 minute and 55 seconds. One of the toughest fights of this quest in under 2 minutes. That is Kate Bishop for you guys. She is absolutely broken. I don't know. And we could have gotten this champion as a 7-star, but people voted for Shang-Chi, Shang-Chi is not bad, but Kate Bishop is just absolute insanity, dude. If she was available as a 7-star rank 3, my goodness me, what on earth destruction would she be doing? And here we have the infamous Iron Man. This is a new fight, and this is again one of the tougher fights if you don't know how to deal with him, because with every SP1 that he deals, you have to counter him with a heavy attack. That is, to be honest, that is basically the only thing difficult about this fight, to get your openings to launch your heavy attacks. Because you are not going to get a lot of them, and even when you do, unless you have the great buff on yourself or the great passive on yourself, you are not going to be able to land heavy attacks safely, because he is going to be unstoppable during your heavies and the last part of your special attack. So you can gain that buff whenever you counter his special attack with any one of your hits. Whenever he throws a special attack, you just have to dash right in, and you will get a great passive that is going to let you counter his unstoppable that he gets after every special attack. So you can then launch your heavy attack safely, and not take a huge damage on yourself. because if you don't do that in this timer that you can see on the left hand side of your screen, that is almost about to run out. I don't think I'm going to get the heavy attack in time. Yes, I do not, and I take almost 50% of my health right off me. Like, that was pretty insane. Here we got two cold snaps going, and Kate Bishop is just melting this dude, man. Look at that. That is what, 6,000, 5,000 damage per second. That is more than 11,000 damage every half a second. That is like 22,000 damage per second. That is absolute monstrosity, man. That is absolutely crazy. This champion is illegal, dude. This champion should not be legal, man. Kate Bishop is absolutely insane. And here the timer is going to run out again. We don't get the heavy attack in, but he is at 6%. He is almost dead in like a minute. You know, we just kill this man with Kate Bishop in a fudging minute, dude. That is absolutely crazy. That is absolutely crazy with the hard R's. And I think Kate Bishop is really the goat of science of skill class. Kate Bishop is really the goat of skill class. She is the best skill champion in the game, surpassing Nick Fury and Kingpin and Bullseye and everyone else, because really no one does what she does. Kate Bishop is absolutely insane. And make sure you get your hits in time. Don't let that shock timer run out, otherwise you are going to get shock on yourself, and he can stun you with his heavy attacks when he has shock, just like classic Doom. And here we go, just finish it off with Sassy. Sassy didn't do much. I just brought him for the objective of carrying a what is that, Saga champion. Because Sasquatch is Saga, you can bring anyone, that doesn't really matter. Hulk and Kate Bishop really solo this on their own. They don't need a third champion with them. So yeah, we get 2 objectives done. That is 3 points, and I am going to get 3 objectives done on the left hand side. That is going to be 5 points in total, sorry, 4 points in total. So 3 and 4, that is 7, 17 and 7. We are going to get all the rewards that we need with that. And that is pretty much it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Did you enjoy this? Who you used to counter this? Was it easy? Was it difficult? How did you find it? Let me know all of that in the comments down below. Also, leave a like on this video. I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you until next time. Peace out.